Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understand.
What is going on is not every the earth in the east, middle, but do understand that a lot of people out here have a problem with what is going on. You see, there are so many people on this earth, right? There are so many people on this earth that go against Black Lives Matter. When you talk about Black Lives Matter, a lot of people get into them feelings, especially the Europeans, and they were quick to tell you that all lives matter. But when you use back that same reasoning on them now, or that same argument on them now, they reject it. All lives do not matter. You see what I'm saying? They want all lives to matter, benefiting to them, when it is beneficiary to them, when it fits their argument, when it fits their agenda. They want to tell you that all lives matter. But when you come now and you say all lives matter, they have a problem with it. You see what I'm saying? They have a problem with that, right? Now I posted a short clip on my page telling DJ Khaled what I think about him, and of course I saw where my friends or my brothers, you know, our sisters in the east of the middle of the earth, I see them coming at me and acting as if I am okay with either side committing atrocities against children and innocent people. I am not okay with either side, whichever side you are on. I am not okay with either side committing any atrocities against women and children. That is it. That is it. Full stop. You see? So do not tell me only about your side. Do not tell me that only your children matter. Do not tell me that it's only your innocent people matter. And do not tell me that it's because of an incident why other children and innocent people are being plummeted or facing what they are dealing with. You understand? Don't tell me that. Because I have eyes to see. This is not me reading the Bible and learning about the Midianites. This is not me reading the Bible and learning about the atrocities that was committed against the Canaanites and the Midianites and all of those people that was ordered by this quote-unquote deity. This is me seeing it in my lifetime. And in my lifetime, if I'm seeing it in my lifetime, I have the right to denounce the killing of innocent people on both sides. Both sides. So do not tell me that I should only speak about the killing of innocent people on your side. I was not cut out that way or created that way. You can go ahead and use a hot iron to smear your conscience because you are you have been educated to accept it that way. You have been programmed to accept it that way. You see? I do not stand with either or either side. I do not stand with either or either side. I stand with innocent people, innocent children, innocent. Yeah, that is what I stand with. When Bob Marley said one love, Bob Marley never said two love or separate love. Bob Marley said one love. That is what I live by, one love. Now as for DJ Khaled, the reason why I called out DJ Khaled, I am not calling out DJ Khaled and telling him to take a side or to denounce a side. But for a man who has promoted Jamaica so much, DJ Khaled promote Jamaica more than a lot of us as Jamaicans, musicians or celebrities, quote unquote celebrities. DJ Khaled has done more to promote Jamaica more than where he is, more than where he, his parents come from. And it doesn't matter how you twist it and turn it. If your parents were taken from Africa, you're still an African. If your parents migrated from Jamaica, they're still called you a Jamaican. You see? Or they say your roots is from Jamaica. So if your man we promote Jamaica so much, he taught us to eat even mango with spoon. He has done so much to promote our jerk chicken. And you can't even be brave enough to say, let us pray for peace. Let us pray that this will end. Come on, bro. Ain't fooling nobody. Ain't fooling nobody. I'm not even talking about Drake, Tico. Because according to what is going on, Drake's side is winning. There is no power on earth that could tell me or stop me from saying pray for Jamaica or peace be unto Jamaica. Or let's send some prayers to Jamaica. Let's send some prayers to the innocent people of Jamaica. Case in point, if a group of people, let's say some Clarendonians decide that they're gonna become let's say a gang in Jamaica then. Let's say one of these gangs in Jamaica decide that they're gonna carry out some form of atrocity against a country or against anyone living on our borders or against the Chinese. Let's say one of our gangs in Jamaica, one of the gangs in Jamaica start to commit some form of atrocities on the Chinese. And the Chinese the Chinese government or the Chinese state has all the military equipment to wipe us out. And the Chinese just start plummeting all of us in Jamaica. Because a gang committed some atrocities on the Chinese. I as a Jamaican should be afraid to say, peace be unto my country, pray for my country, protect the innocent, spare the innocent. How could you not? Find it in you to say something like that. You know why? Because we are more worried about what we're going to lose. But let me tell you all something. The whole of we are going to leave this earth and we're not leaving with 1 penny. We're not leaving with $1. Which power on earth could tell me to not stand up for my country or say something pertaining what's happening to my country or my parents' country, my root, if that should happen? But I'm out there promoting other people's country. It's not like I'm not a person who is on social media or is not an influential person who does promote other people's culture. DJ Khaled is a man who promotes other people's culture. You know why? Because these people, they were given what they have by a set of people on this earth, by a group of people, and they have to abide by all the rules to the point where they cannot even say pray for or peace be unto or spare the innocent. Just imagine how much a little 6-year-old boy life could be spared if a man like DJ Khaled would stand up and say, let the innocent live. Maybe that would have influenced the man who went and killed a little 6-year-old child and stabbed his mother because he's ignorant. because he thinks that that little baby, 6-year-old, is his enemy. And that little baby should suffer for what some stupid terror group did. And we can get into that part of the argument if they want to go down history. But for now, what it is evil. You see? For now, what it is evil. So don't tell us that you're dealing with love. The innocent. You see? And that is where it's at. So don't think you're fooling anybody. DJ Khaled is a coward. And all the millions that he has can't take a dollar with him when he leaves this earth. Facts. And you should think about promoting your culture, promoting your people proudly, instead of promoting Jamaica so proud. So proudly promoting Jamaica, like a neighbor string cut down there. I'm afraid to talk about your own people. It's like a shame of where you come from, or you're scared of where you come from. Where you come from is where you come from, brother. If people are going to not love you based on where you come from, that is not genuine love, DJ Khaled. If people are going to stop loving you because of where you come from or where your parents came from, you're both your parents. If they're going to stop loving you because of where you came from, they don't love you. If I'm going to say I'm Jamaican and people are going to skin up their face and take away their love from me, I don't want your love. You see? But at least come forward, man, and say, listen me, let's spare the innocent, man. Your voice carry weight, bro. Your voice carry weight. And a lot of ignorant people out here, miseducation has been thrown out there, and ignorance is ruling the day. Ignorance is ruling the day. Not because we say spare the children on one side means we are anti anything. Not because we say spare the children on the other side or the innocent on the other side means we are pro anything. It's a shame that we're living in this modern era, this contemporary era here we're living in, and we cannot even speak about the innocent children freely without being compromised or placed in a terror group. People talking about locking up people and boycotting people and all of them things there. Like our eyes are fooling us. I want you to explain to me how is it that people are told to leave a place, and by the time the people are packing up and leaving the place, the people are being bombarded. How is that okay? And you expect everybody to accept that and say nothing and act as if our silence is worth more than gold. Your silence means you're okay with it. Don't tell me about some people choose to stay silent because of whatever reason. If you stay silent, evil prevails. You see? We denounce every form of terror against people. Every form. Every form of terror on any people. And we as African people, if you want to associate with us, DJ Khaled, associate yourself with us as Africans. You're supposed to know about what we went through and what we are still going through. You see? So this hit home for us. We know what helplessness feels like. We know what being in prison feels like. We know what what being in prison without a cause feel like, excuse me. You see? We know what oppression feels like. You see? People are losing their account left, right, and center because people coming on my page talking about they're disappointed in me because I've been to that place and I've performed at that place. You see? But then you want me to denounce the other man that is launching, that is raining terror on the other man. You, you want me to be anti-Russia, you see? Because of the evil that man is doing. But then you want me to be pro for what I'm seeing. Listen to me. All of us gonna leave this earth one day. And we don't know what awaits us behind whatever it is. We don't know what awaits us behind the grave, or beyond the grave, or beyond death. We don't know, you know. Nothing that we make or nothing that we have in this life. No one is saying anyone to come out and be anti anything. No one is saying anyone to come out and attack any group. But at least, come on, bro. Those are your people, bro. Beg for peace. Beg for the innocent, bro. Who a Muslim meeting with the Muslim brothers and sisters them and go down on your knees and pray to Allah for send divine intervention. Some of you hold on religious titles and rather the riches we want to get from people, but you hold on to religious titles and deities. If you're more interested or more concerned about your wealth, your religious title means nothing. No one is saying you're to go out there and denounce or support what evil was carried out against a group first, based on the timeline. But at least, bro, you're very influential. Your words can maybe save a village or a community. Because people think the other side, excuse me, is only animals over there. Because that is the world we live in. Once somebody calls them animal or animals, the whole world seems to think that they're animals. We don't see them as animals. We see them as human beings. We see them as people. We see them as children. We see them as innocent people on both sides. Because in truth, is the higher ups deciding all of this that is happening. And they care nothing about the innocent. Because they all benefit from war. All benefit from war. They don't care about the innocent. They're putting out this facade, acting as if they're doing what they're doing because of the innocent. You see? You don't wipe out a whole nation because of an evil act. And tell me that it is right. If that were the case, how is it that the country that we resides in, or the country that we love to visit, how is it that that country did not wipe out where the people or the persons who committed the atrocities against the Americans 9/11? How, how comes that was not done? How comes the most powerful nation on earth did not plummet the country where these people came from and launched the attack 9/11? How is it that they did not attack that country and say we are doing this because of the attack, and we're flattening this country because of the attack, and we don't care where we drop these heavy duty artilleries? How is it that how is it that was not the case? If it's the attack, that's why this is happening. If it's because of the attack. It's not all of us out here is okay with watching innocent children getting bombarded with heavy artilleries and afraid to speak. Some of us are going to sacrifice the Facebook page, sacrifice the WhatsApp page, sacrifice the Twitter page, sacrifice the Instagram page. And if they want to take what they want to, what we have, which we are okay with that too, because we just go back to eat yam and banana. But my soul is not going to allow me to say it is okay. And I'm not even from that region. Those are not even people that I'm related to by blood. Those are DJ Khaled's people that he's related to by blood, but he's afraid and ashamed of them, in my view. You see? No power on earth cannot tell me some people come attack Jamaica. I must be worried about what people are going to say or what people are going to take from me. You see? How many soldiers went into Iraq and Afghanistan and lost their lives? How many soldiers come back from war without limbs? How many soldiers right now are suffering from post-traumatic disorder? Because America decided that they're going to go about it in a manner where they can save civilians. So how is it that this is different from them type of planning? Or how is it that a green list or a green light is just given to carry out this in our lifetime? Where is the planning to go after a specific target? How is it that it's not okay for a man to violate my family and I go and wipe out his whole family because his family is protecting him? So how is it not okay for me and you to retaliate? Why is it why do they have a system to place us in prison for 30, 40 years if we retaliate against someone who attacks us or our family? Why not just promote eliminating every threat against us as regular citizens as well? You see? How did they pass laws to say, do not take up things in your own hands, when we have a threat against our lives and our family? We can't defend it. We have to go to the authorities and they have to carry out investigation and do proper planning and bring the person to justice. You see? You know why? because it's not people they care about. And they're not going to be attacked by these terror that even they themselves have created too. But they want us now to go out there and start putting out things to be pro this and pro that and anti this and anti that. Come on, B. All of us have to leave this earth, brethren. And if I were around when biblical characters were carrying out atrocities against innocent people, I would attack against it too. So maybe, you know, I would be already in hell. You see? Because my system never make up that way there. You see? And stop comparing the crimes in Jamaica with what we're seeing right now. And stop talking about entertainers not denouncing crimes in Jamaica and all that foolishness. You see? Evil are evil, brethren. No matter who create the evil first, or who carried out the evil act first. Evil are evil. Wickedness are wickedness, brethren. You see? And this just comes to show you that everything that you're reading in them religious books, those things are just historic events that were carried out, and they place mythical characters, you see, in the story to mislead you. So in another 100 years, you will hear that if God ordained this. You see? In another 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years from now, 2000 or 200 years from now, you're going to hear that this was ordained. And people are going to go and show, oh, it happened here, it really happened. And they're going to put some mythical character and they're going to tell you that some form of deity gave the green light on this. Because the deity is the most powerful on earth. But one thing I know, brethren, it hurts my heart to see the innocent people on both sides have to suffer because the people that sits on top of the hierarchy is controlling the whole earth and using everybody like puppets. You look at Museveni down in Uganda. Yeah? Carrying out the atrocities against his people, in my view. And the West cannot say anything or do anything because, in my view, it's there to protect their interests. You look at what is happening in the Congo, and nobody is turning a blind eye at what is happening in the Congo. And you African people, let me tell you all something. What you're witnessing now where people get this green light to just do whatever, you African people, brothers and sisters, that are rising up, this is a message to you that if you ever try, if you ever take it upon your head and carry out any act, just know that you will be plummeted. Just know that. Just know that. This is a message. You see? These people don't want no peace. They do not want no peace on this earth. None. So learn that, brethren. You see? Let's learn that. But at least we can do, we can call evil evil when we see evil, brethren. Evil